my biggest problem with the game was combat. It wasn't satisfying. So like I looked for the quickest and cheapest and most gamified way to win fights rather than actually using their systems. I wanted to work around their systems.
Yes.
What does it feel like now?
So especially at the beginning of KCD1, you kind of had to do that. They really wanted you to feel weak, and they really leaned into that. The KCD1 combat system is a blueprint for the KCD2 combat system. And the KCD2 combat system has been remarkably streamlined. You don't have 5 directions anymore. You have 4. And the bottom direction is actually a stab. So there's no more like stab, right click. Everything for the combat system is done on the mouse now. There's no more Q and other random stuff. You can dodge and stuff with spacebar, but like now it's only like every time you right click, you can block. You have to then left click to attack. They've taken out master strikes in their traditional sense. So every fight doesn't just evolve down to waiting to right click at the right time. Now there's like a whole, like you have to be on the opposite side and attack when they're attacking, and really challenging people will move around quickly. So it's hard to do. The TLDR here, it is easier, it is more streamlined, and it is far more intuitive. It feels much better as a combat system. It's still a little janky, but that's just because there's no combat system like it. So it is, you know, something you kind of have to learn, and it's new. And they've also, and this is a big thing about 1, you can now completely manage multiple opponents. So not only do your opponents not all instantly jump you from all sides, they kind of do it more like a Hollywood movie brawl, where they'll like form kind of like a little bit of a circle around you, and you know, one person will attack you and the other guys will kind of hang back a little bit, which already makes it easier. But now the positioning is far more intuitive. So if you have 3 people coming at you, they all have their swords out and they're moving slowly. If you kind of swing to the left, you can absolutely position 2 of them behind the first one and then work on the first one. And they'll try to like get around him, but you can keep moving too and just focus on one person. In 1, that was almost impossible because the guys on the side would just sprint to each left and right side of you every time you tried to do that. But in this one, everyone moves slower. So if there's an archer, you can use the person you're fighting to body block the archer, and the archer the entire fight will be complaining about not having a clear shot.